Hello everyone. So here I am with a new workshop and the topic is compressible flow in converging nozzle. Here we have taken geometry from the NASA's website. So this is a validation case and in this case we are going to solve the compressible flow that like in the previous workshops we solved the when the flow was incompressible. Here the flow is compressible and we are going to make the geometry from the NASA's website description and the coordinates and then the meshing, and we will try to make the similar mesh but definitely with like in the ANSYS software, and then we get the results and then we will be comparing our data with the NASA's external data and as well as the CFD data. So let's do it. So introduction, here we have like these things will be covered here, and this is the like a description of the like a case which is in the website here. Okay, and we have the geometry taken here. The geometry of the nozzle is the ARN2, the aerocaustics research nozzle 2, and that stands for the aerocaustics nozzle research nozzle number 2. Okay, so geometry is here. Okay, so there are 3 to 4 nozzles, ARN 1, 2 and 3, and then SMC 000. So the dimensions are like you can note here that there are 2 profiles that we are going to model, the inner profile and the outer profile. So inner profile is consists of the 3 profiles. One is the with the equation that is given here, and that starts from the x0 up to the x 6.825. And the inlet power portion, that is straight line, which is here, and it has the length of 0.665, and the outer profile having the length of 0.25. There's some thickness of 0.3 that we are going to ignore here. Okay, so I will draw a straight line with the 30 degrees angle, and then the straight line that has the diameter of 8.5. The inner diameter at the inlet is 6 inches, but that is a result of the directly applying the profile in the design modeler. And that's all. So total length is the 7.740, that is equal to 6.825 plus 0.20, 2.250 and 0.665. Okay. So what I did is that I have taken the this equation into Excel, and please note that the equation has the, if you take a look on the equation, this equation has the one extra there's some decimal places which I missed in the in the equation written in the Excel here. So that contains the 0.12881. Okay, so this should be there. Okay. Okay, so that I put into the formula in the Excel, but not over here. So I'm going to take the x0, and then I increase the value of the x by the 0.2, but the final value I directly put the 6.825, and here I use the equation, and here you can see I have put the 1 as well. Okay, so first term contains x power 3, then the x power 2x, and then the simply a x power 0. Okay, so this profile is here, and now to make the geometry for design molder curve, like there is a format for importing curve or directly coordinates into the design molder. There is a typical format for that one. So that format is like I will explain. So what we essentially require is that there are the 5 fields. Okay, 5 fields are there. Number 1 is that the first is the curve number. Okay, curve number symbol. Okay, so the curve number, so they are like we are making a single curve here, so maybe there are multiple curves and you have to put the different numbers here. So for every point for that first curve you have to put the point as a 1, for second curve you put the 2, for third curve you put the 3. Okay, and then the how many points are there in that curve. So let's say if the one curve contains, like for example here 35 points are there, so we start with the 1, then we put the formula 1 plus this value, this cell value, and then you continue up to the 35. Okay, and every field here will be written at the as a 1. Curve number is 1 and point number is a 1 to up to 35 or whatever number of points are there. And then we have the x coordinate, y coordinate, z coordinate. So x and y are already there, axial and radial, they are treated as xy coordinate, but z is not there, that we have to put by ourselves as 0, 0, 0. Okay, so just drag the 0 and find out and put the all like fill all these fields with a 0 value. So you can see here, and one more important thing is that the data is important, which is from this point onwards. Okay, but if you want to put some comments for the like explanation, then you have to put the number symbol in front of that comment, and if you put any space, again you have to put the number symbol, otherwise that will be treated as like a separate character and will give you error. So to make the comments there, you have to put the number symbol in front of the any letter or the word. So for the point, we have to also put the number symbol XYZ. So they are not required in the file, but if you want to put here, you have to put the number symbol. Okay. Then I simply copied this whole data into the like a text file, simple text file. So I just copied that data from Excel and put them in the Excel in like in this form. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm going to suggest is that I'm going to open Design Modeler and